Hey guys, in this video today I want to just talk about a winner's mindset. So whatever it is that you want to achieve, regardless of whether that be in sport, career, business, any aspect of life, then your success is going to be wrapped up in the way that you think, and because your thinking then creates your actions, and your actions are going to be what brings along the results, whether they be the ones you want, good or not so good, not necessarily getting the result you want. So I want to discuss that a little bit tonight, and what we're going into with that, it's about trying to find people that have already achieved what it is that you want. So many people out there will give you advice and their thoughts and what they think, but if they haven't achieved what it is that you want to achieve, or if they haven't gone through the challenges that you're going through, then in my opinion, it's just information, and to be honest, I wouldn't waste my time with it. It's the people that have already gone through the challenges, achieved the results that you want to achieve. They're the ones that you want to surround yourself by. Now, this doesn't matter whether, like I said, if it could be cycling or any other sport. There's a particular mindset and a particular pattern of thinking that is going to bring that success for them. Now, it might not be exactly the same for them as it is for you, because you're a different personality type and so forth. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be a hell of a lot closer than the person that has never achieved it before and just wants to give you their advice. I've heard it said that the most expensive advice is free advice. So, go to the top. Find the pros. Find the people that are really, really good, and then find a way to get around those people and start to watch what they do. Ask how they approach something. So if someone, let's use, say, karate for example. If you want to achieve your black belt, then you're probably best to talk to someone who's already got their black belt. And ask them, talk to them about the challenges that you're facing, because there's a really good chance that they've also had to face and overcome the same challenges that you're going through, or you may have in the future, and that will help you. By learning from their experiences, you can shortcut the road to success. Okay, so really, to the best that you can, find the best as well. Don't go to the mediocre person, or the person that may have achieved what you're doing but then hasn't got not the full picture. So for example, in cycling, you might find someone that is doing loads of kilometers, but yet they're still overweight, or they're still not getting the results that you want. Well, it's obvious that part of their thinking, which is then creating their actions, is not quite right. You want to talk to the person that is, at the correct body weight, that is achieving the results that you want to achieve, that is living the life as close to what you want to be in that aspect of what you're doing. Now, that person may not be good at everything, and you want to have mentors in different aspects of your life with the people that are really good in their individual areas. Just because someone's really good in one area of life doesn't mean that they're going to be really good in another area of life. That philosophy doesn't necessarily work, and you see that all the time with some of our top professional sports people that are, they're amazing at what they do. We'll take their advice with that, take their work ethic or their training or their thinking patterns, take that from them, but leave maybe the stuff where, not so good. So you can think of many different examples for that in, like, our football players, some of our cycling elite, that sort of stuff. So just because they're good in one area doesn't mean that they're good in all different areas. And then once you start to talk to these people, if you can spend time with them, I've learnt probably some of the best habits from actually being around people and just observing their actions as much as possible. observing what they're eating, rather than just listening and hearing what they say, but actually observing it and watching it, and then trying it myself, and then going back and asking questions. So and then that becomes you. And as you start to implement this new way of thinking, these new patterns of thought, your actions will start to change. As your actions start to change, you're going to start to get the results that you're looking for. It's like success is like, it's easy, but it's hard. It's like weight loss, for example, is easy, but it's hard. Once you find if you've got a lock, a combination lock, and you've got the code for the combination, it's easy. Put the code in, opens the lock. But if you don't have that code, it's hard. So it's easy, but it's hard. But the people, if you can get that key, that code, then it's going to be easy. You'll start to gain the benefits that you're looking for. You'll start to improve in the aspect that you're looking to improve. And then you should start to really enjoy those benefits, and you can just see how far you want to go. If you want to go further and further, you need to keep finding people that are better than you and have already reached the level of success that you want. The next thing is to, I believe, pay it forward. Help other people get the things that you want. This is how you're going to ultimately really know something. One of the things that I was told by one of my instructors early on was, teaching is knowing. When you know something, you know it your way. You've learnt enough to understand it, to change your thinking patterns, your belief patterns, in order to gain the results that you're looking for. But when you start to pay it forward by helping other people and teaching other people the things that you have learned, you need to then learn it your way, Frank's way, Bob's way, Bill's way, because we all learn differently. And you need to learn to explain it in a different way. And it's learning how to explain it in a different way gives you a much deeper understanding of that information and that knowledge. And that only helps you. It really helps you to become the best that you can be. So this is a step that some people leave out. They get to be really good, but then they don't pass it on. They don't learn how to communicate that information, which I guess is what I'm doing now, is trying to find different ways to explain the stuff that I've learned and therefore pay it forward, help other people, which I believe for me is one of the most rewarding things that I can possibly do, is to help someone else achieve some of the sort of successes that I've achieved, and therefore it helps me to grow as a person, develop, and become better myself. So that's just some of my thoughts there on creating that winner's mindset, how to, and surrounding yourself by the people that have already got your goal, shutting out the people that don't have it, being very careful about who you let into your inner circle. I only let people in my inner circle that have the people that have what I want, have achieved the sort of the things that I want to achieve, are the sort of people that I want to be like. They're the ones that I let into my inner circle, and I will really open up to and take the information on board. And they're the ones that can criticize me, and I'll take it on board and I'll think about it. If I get criticized by someone who doesn't have what I want, well, that just bounces off. Sorry, but if you haven't achieved in the aspect that we're talking about, if you haven't had that success in that area, then you don't qualify to talk to me. And that's not me being arrogant or rude, I don't think. It's just me protecting, standing at the gate of my mind, and only letting the things in that are going to be successful, helpful, and take me to the achievement of my goals and my dreams. All right. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you soon.